I wanted to talk to you today about a book that I recently finished reading. It's a book by Vita Sackville-West, All Passion Spent. I'm not sure if you have had the pleasure of reading this book, but if you haven't, you should certainly pick it up and check it out. I recommend it to everybody, but especially those who are somewhat anti-traditional behaviors, or who are reluctant to get married and have children, or maybe those of you who have got married and regret it, or have had children, and as much as you love your children, you love your wife, you love your husband, whoever it may be, you wish at times you could go back and do things a bit differently. And the book All Passion Spent is about protagonist Lady Sloane, whose husband dies when she is at the age of 88, and of course her adult children are all fussing around her, mainly because they're trying to inherit money, inherit the estate, and they also assume that Lady Sloane is just going to disappear into this life of misery and loneliness and be completely dependent on her children. But in fact, she's completely the opposite. She very firmly puts her foot down and says that she wants to live alone and she wants to be independent, and she's moving away and renting a little home in Hampstead. And she goes off and does this and meets these different individuals along the way through the book. And it's very introspective in the sense that she's thinking all the time and discussing the life that she lived. And even though she lived a great life, she loved her husband very much, and of course she loves her children. She doesn't necessarily like all of them, but she comes to reflect upon her own individual goals and dreams and desires that she gave up on for a life of marriage and having children, and essentially just really being what was expected to be at the time, someone who was serving as a wife and a mother, and how she goes on to enjoy this individuality and independence that she finally has at the age of 88. And it's a wonderful, wonderful book. Go out there, buy it, read it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments.